This is literally the only place I can think of. Maybe I missed something. What? When did I? How did I? Alright, since we're done, let's see what happens. Get the two stooges. This better be good, bro. Because we went through a lot for you guys. I don't know why. Well, I don't know. It was the map. The map did not help finding these things. Yes. Thank you.
Excellent.
That's not a rocket, bro. That's not a rocket, bro. That's a freaking clock. You guys are idiots. I just helped you rebuild a clock. This is why I hate you. This is why I hate you both. It's not funny. You want to know what sucks about this? I could have sworn I got this one. I really thought I had this one. It sucks because the map does not help for situations like this. I was looking for this the whole time, for 2 days straight, and now I'm done. Annoying. Very annoying. This map was... It's done. It's just a matter that it's done. Now, on to the extra content. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Chum Zone. Shadow Generations. I finally got everything, more or less. I pretty much 100%ed the game. Got all of the tokens, got all the completions, did everything that I needed to do. So now that we're officially done with that, I want to take a look at some stuff. I heard there was some dialect, some extra dialect for the characters that are here. And I also wanted to take a look at Professor Gerald's notebook. So, those are the things that we'll be taking a look at today. Nah, I want to go over to... I want to go in order. So, the first place I want to go to is Omega. Omega has some stuff to say, so I'm just curious.
Observation.
Black Arm's weaponry is organic in origin. This means they grow their firearms. Shadow, you are part Black Arms. I see where he's going with this. Therefore, I surmise that you should be able to turn your hand into a gun. I mean, technically he's using Chaos Spear, so that counts as a gun, right? Right?
Observation.
Professor Gerald built the Eclipse Cannon. It is one of the mightiest weapons in history. He researched the ultimate life form to cure all disease and preserve life. Data incompatible. Inquiry. What kind of man was he? I'm not gonna call him a psychopath, nor am I gonna call him a good person. He just did certain things to, I guess, for the research. He made, and technically he made a deal with the devil, so that's, if I remember correctly, that's why the Eclipse Cannon was created in the first place, for Black Doom when he came back. So,
observation.
Black Doom is the central figure of the Black Arms, an entire alien race devoted to destruction and conquest. Do not look at me like that. I admire their power, not them. I must prove I am more powerful by destroying them. Omega wants to smoke. Omega always wants to smoke. That's why I love this character. Anything he says is just straight up a menace. Alright, is that everything? Okay. So he only has... So these characters, all they have is like 3 things to say, which is fine. But, nice little touch-up. Okay, let's see what the 2 Stooges have to say. Because I'm not a fan of them. I don't like them. And they make Eggman look foolish. And this right here just pissed me off. I just did all that for absolutely nothing. What you got to say for yourselves?
Aww.
All that work to build a rocket, only to get a clock in a timeless void. How are we supposed to get home? I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Everything you have to do with you. Cannot stand you. Is that all you got to say? It is what it is. Alright, Big. Let's see what you've got to say. Do you have anything interesting? I don't even know why you're here, bro. Between Frontiers and here? Why are you here? You're a civilian. You're pretty much a civilian to the group. No, Froggy doesn't talk. I just understand what he's thinking and feeling. He's so lively. He's always running off and getting us into trouble. Dude, I don't think Froggy wants to be within a 3-foot radius of you. Maybe I'm just observing if he keeps running away from you. Huh? How can I be sure I'm finding the same frog every time? I just know it in my heart. You're adorable. You are adorable. I give you your props for being cute. How did I end up in so many adventures? Gee, I don't know. I prefer to relax and go fishing. But when my friends are in trouble, I have to look out for them. Aren't you the same way? Okay, you're valid. You're valid in that point. But, dude, just go do other stuff.
Hey.
Hey, is it alright if you could teach me how to use chaos? I mean, can't everybody use Chaos Control if they have a Chaos Emerald? Other than, like, with certain stipulations, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I still don't know how Chaos Control works in that regard. Because he can use it without a Chaos Emerald, right? Right? It would make fishing way easier if I could stop time. Actually, it might make it too easy. You know what? Never mind. I'm good. You're funny. Okay, 3. That was 3, right? Okay, yeah. I get 2. 2 for the price of 1. We'll start with Professor Gerald and then go over to Maria. So, you say you've seen regions you're not familiar with. Chaos Island. I would speculate that you've experienced places in the future. Time has little meaning here. It's reasonable you've glimpsed tomorrow as yesterday.
No!
No, Shadow, I don't want you to listen to Black Doom. You may share his DNA, but he is not your true family. Your family loves you and wants you to feel safe and happy. That's us, Shadow. Me and Grandfather. Please remember that. You say you had encountered a foe that you don't remember? Mephiles. The damage done to the time stream may be stirring up echoes of the alterations. Oh, I've studied time manipulation, but I am no expert on it. I can only offer my educated guesses. He's talking about Mephiles and how he wanted to exist again. Since time has been different for you, do you remember our teacher? She was very strict, but I love learning new things from her. She liked my biology report on Chow very much. You ought to catch up on your homework, you know. Homework? I don't think you've ever turned in your assignment. Girl, we're 50 years from now. Ain't nobody worried about homework. And we're in a time loop. Ain't nobody got time for homework.
Shadow.
It seems my theory was correct. Time can heal itself to a degree. So long as the pivotal movements in history are restored, the rest will find equilibrium. Do what you must to stop Black Doom. Whatever ripples you create will be nothing in comparison to the evil he will bring. The food on the Ark is okay, but I really miss the cooking on Earth. Oh, so you were... Well, yeah. She was born on Earth, then she got sick, and then she had to spend the rest of her days on the Ark. Before I got sick, I went with my family to Spagonia. The food there was amazing. Have you found a favorite food? All I've ever seen you have is... They really stuck with that. Coffee. I remember they said something about that in that Twitter takeover. They're really sticking with the coffee. Bro, you are such an old fart. Anyway, okay. We got one more, and I think it's Rouge. Where is she? There you are. Hello, sweetheart. How you doing? You look like you've been having a good old time standing over here. Chaos Island. So hanging out with Maria and the professor again, huh? You worked so hard to put your past behind you, and now here it is, staring you in the face. Cherish this time with them, but don't forget you've moved on. We've already seen the tears. We've already felt for this hedgehog. And it's such a shame, too. You aren't the Shadow they knew 50 years ago. So, 50 years. If 50 years have passed, Professor Gerald would obviously be dead. And Maria Robotnik would be... She's 12, so... 62? Wonder what her life would be like. I wonder if there ever be like a what if scenario if she actually survived and you see her. I don't know, there's so much you could uncover. So just a thought, but we're in some kind of hub between time periods, right? Do you think it would be safe if I grabbed a few treasures while we're here? That's all you think about. That's your problem. You know, before the high-tech security gets invented. And again, if I take them from the past, they don't exist to become valuable relics. Never mind. Oh. Correct me if I'm wrong, but did Omega seem happy to hear from me? No! Wait, were you two actually worried about my well-being? No! You boys are so sweet. The more you deny it, the more I believe it. Ain't nobody worried about you! Anyway. Okay, that was cool. Now we can switch it over to the collection room. Because that's where all the the meat, the potatoes, the lore, the delicious, delicious lore. Ladies and gentlemen, the collection room. The only thing is that I hate it here. Anyway, our main focus here is this bad boy, Professor Gerald's journal. Reading time! Ooh, baby! Property of Professor Gerald. Alright, Commander. Which commander? Your request for tangible evidence of the Ark incident 50 years ago produced very little results. Your predecessor was quite thorough in erasing the cover-up operation. However, Professor Gerald's personal diary managed to survive. Ironically, we have Dr. Eggman to thank for finding it all. This journal was recovered during his investigation of Dr. Eggman's stronghold following the latest incident with the Ark. I assume they are talking about SA2? Unfortunately, time and tragedy have not been kind to the journal. What you are holding now is all of the remains of the original book. I'm afraid there is no way of recovering the missing pages, nor can I restore the damage or agitated elements. It's a pity, as I would have very much liked to greater sight into Gerald and Maria's lives too. Regards, T. Who's T? Alright, let's see what we got. Entry 42. Bro, so y'all are missing. Oh, they're missing a lot. Holy crap. Okay, anyway, besides the point. I take great pride in my research and discoveries. Few men have been labeled a genius in their own time, but nothing compares to my pride in my boys. Your sons? Why did they cover up your sons' names? They haven't come up with names yet. They don't know what to call them yet. They both graduated summa cum laude. Scala and Let me stop. I just went into Kingdom Hearts mode. And in record time, no less. They'll have their doctorates in no time. It seems my passions for archaeology and robotics are split between them. But I guess that's what makes them chips off the old block. Ho ho. I cannot wait to see what boons they bring to the world. Entry 162. I can't believe how much time has passed. It feels like yesterday I was celebrating my boys becoming men. And now I'm a grandfather. Her name is Maria, and she is perfect in every way. She brings a smile to everyone's face, and everyone falls in love with her the moment they lay eyes on her. If nothing else, she is my legacy. Everything I do from this day forward, I do for her. Hold on. Maria and his two sons. And now I want to know their names. I really want to know who they are and what they... It's interesting that we're getting lore for Eggman's family. Like, make it make sense. This is exciting. And we literally did this for Eggman back in Frontiers. It's so good. It's very good. I'm glad we're getting stuff like this now. Alright, next page. Okay. Ooh, this is beefy. I deciphered the engravings on an ancient ring I found in a previous dig in the jungle, and calculated the location of a fabled flying paradise. I went along to verify my findings and was rewarded with a spectacle of an angelic island, Angel Island. The land was vast, lush, and hosted a number of biomes in close proximity of each other. I believe I could see an entire floating city at one point. Most majestic of all was a shrine devoted to what appears to be a massive emerald. This could be the legendary Master Emerald. I'm just guessing. I'm just spitballing here. And as far as this jungle, though, he can't be talking about the Mystic Ruins. Maybe. I dare not approach or overstay my welcome as much as I wanted to explore every inch of the island. I felt it was a sacred land. Just stepping foot on the soil felt taboo. I don't know if any civilians remains. The land is vast and my stay was brief. But the majesty of the island and the shrine will stay with me for the rest of my life. Well, you did a lot better than your grandson, all things considered, cause bro, he tarnished that place. He broke the freaking thing. He broke the emerald. I can only imagine the scolding he would give his grandson, like, bro. I'm about to embark on the most ambitious project of my life. The Earth's first orbital space colony will be the ninth wonder of the world. It will be a place of science researching all manners of ways to improve our home below, seeing it as a vessel meant to preserve life amid the harshness of space. I have christened it the Ark. It shall be a vessel to pass on the values of life, peace, and to the next generation. And while most of the megastructure will be hidden within the base planetoid, I may have gone a little bit self-indulgent in its design. Oh, he must be talking about, well, he's talking about the facial structure of the Ark. Self-indulgent. I hate you. The only real concern is the source of the funding. While the United Federation supports us, most of the finance is coming from, I'm assuming, Gun. I have no illusions about what they'll want, but I'm bringing the Ark to preserve life, not to end it. While I have my concerns, I am a genius, so I'm sure I'll figure something out when the time comes. This is getting deep. This is getting very deep. Angel Island, the Mystic Ruins. Okay, I thought so. And then, oh, he had a whole squad. I figured it wasn't just him on the Ark. There is no way. That must be, I'm assuming that must be the teacher that Maria was talking about. This is so cool. Alright, next page. Oh, let's read. Alright. Life and work aboard the Ark has been exciting. Good for good and for ill. As a positive, we've acquired one of the legendary Chaos Emeralds for our research. They said to hold unlimited power, and preliminary tests suggest that some effect on space-time, bending reality to one's will. Imagine the possibilities. Sadly, Blank is doing just that, but all in the wrong ways. I'm assuming that's gun. Their desire for weapons research is becoming increasingly overt and decreasingly polite. I used my clout to get a direct line to the president to ask him to intervene. He said he would, but then asked me for something equally obscene. He wants me to discover a means to immortality. I aim to improve life, not pervert it. Everything gives way to entropy. The concept is laughable, as intangible as a shadow. Foreshadowing. I refused him outright. In retrospect, perhaps I could have been more diplomatic about it. I find myself on edge. Political pressures aside, I am told Maria is sick with no clear diagnostics. I wish I could look into it myself, but I am needed aboard the Ark. Hopefully this will pass and she'll recover soon. She is too precious to be left to suffer. Well, we see how that turned out. What the heck is this? All the powerful. The Blank held the power to bind a soul. The Blank destroyed the entire. Okay, let me know in the comments below. I need speculation. I need thoughts. What is being said here? The all-powerful chaos? The chaos held power to bind a soul? The chaos destroyed the that's my guess. I'm going to assume chaos. That's the only thing I could think of. Yeah, there's the Chaos Emerald. And then... I hate you for this. Why would you do this to us? The all-powerful... It has to be chaos. The all-powerful life form? The life form... Maybe life form? The life form just... I don't know. Let's continue. Ooh, this is a lot. Ooh. I have uncovered the most interesting specimen from the warehouse. It was first recovered from my son, who became quite the archaeologist. I believe it is to be some sort of puppet or robot made by an ancient people. At first I didn't think anything of it, but when I was experimenting on the Blank, it began to move. This suggests the possibility that even the ancient civilizations could harness the power of the Chaos Emerald, I'm assuming. When I was researching various papers related to Blank and this robot, I discovered that there was a possibility that this robot was something incredible. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this robot may be the cause of destruction for the fourth great civilization. I'm not sure what to believe just yet. Emerald? Or whatever his name is. I'm assuming he's talking about that ancient bot from Sonic Battle. Okay. I am no longer able to ignore the possibility that this robot may in fact destroy the fourth great civilization. I have discovered a stone tablet that explains as much. According to the tablet, which, when the figure falls from the heavens and the stone of the gods is joined, all that exists will become one again. Though it is difficult to believe, this robot has been watching my movements and mimicking. Yeah, he's talking about Gerald. I was amazed by my scans of this being. Surprisingly, reams and reams, the data of scold and caused by most powerful computer to crash. The most intriguing fact was that the data was all about melee combat and weapons of that age. Eventually, if this being is ever restored to its former state, it would put all that data to use and recreate all the weaponry and combat abilities it once had. And that's not all. If my guess is correct, it will also have the ability to absorb modern weaponry as well. What have I done? I have uncovered a horrible weapon. Ooh, this is juicy. It has been a trying time, to say the least. Blank Maria was diagnosed with a I'm not even gonna try it. Deficiency syndrome. There's no cure. Yet I pulled some strings and had her brought aboard the Ark for treatment and assessment. The low gravity environment should help her keep her symptoms manageable. Her family has been less than enthusiastic with my decision. Despite everything, she remains the most positive person in the room. Most of the staff here left their families back on Earth, so I worried she'd feel lonely. Instead, she has become an adoptive daughter of every researcher on the Ark. Moreover, she is becoming like her big sister. Big sister? The Ark's happy little accident over the past few years. The president keeps promoting me with his request to unlock the mysteries of life. Perhaps with this finding clout, I can find a means to a cure. Blank while casting that shadow. One second. I need a drink for this one. Make sure you hydrate, guys. This is juicy. This is some juicy stuff. And we're only on page 5. There he is. There he is. Should have never discovered him. Broken. Freaking broken. Poor girl. And still positive. And still with such a beautiful heart. Oh boy. Here we go. Let's read. Entry 515. Blank has dropped all present tense and is demanding weapons. This is gun. This is straight gun. And is demanding weapons, research, and exchange for continuing funding. I promised the president I'd begin working on Project Shadow, but even he can't get them to back down. It appears I have a gun to my head in a matter. Ho ho. I'm glad you're still enthusiastic. Years ago, I have discovered records of an ancient god of destruction called Chaos. Ooh, baby. It was said to command the fury and force of an ocean, or something to that effect. Oh no, it's definitely an ocean. I've begun developing a basic AI-driven apparatus that can generate a cohesion in water and produce controlled shapes for basic action. I'm assuming he's talking about artificial chaos. I've told the top brass these can turn any body of water into a deep down. I'm hoping it can be used as easily research and imagine a flood turning back on itself to aid those in the rubble. I'm assuming he's talking about the artificial chaos. Granted, he kind of made them and they're kind of dangerous. I think he wanted to use them for good. What happened between Eggman and his grandson, bro? Okay. Research into Project Shadow is in full swing. The first step has been learning how to siphon chaos energy and apply it to living tissue. To that end, I developed the Chaos Drives. Direct application system's too harsh. Any organism that would directly interface with an emerald would be fearsome indeed. The initial test was promising, so now moving on to the next stage in trials, I will be using salamanders, oh boy, for their rejuvenative abilities and manageable size. We will begin applying chaos drives to the test subjects and seeing how its vitals respond. And to keep Blank from breathing down my neck, gun, I'm supplying them with chaos drives as batteries for their mechanized divisions. I load powering engines of war, but sacrifices have to be made if I am to save Maria. I'll figure something out in the long run. I am a genius after all. This is just going downhill as he progresses with his research and development. It's not gonna turn out well. We already know this. Yep, that's an artificial chaos, just looking at it. And then Maria and the ultimate life form, and then the chaos drives. So my question is, how did he create a chaos drive? Because obviously you see that there's it's like a broken piece of the Chaos Emerald, but I guess he created it from scratch. The ultimate life form, the prototype. Okay. Project Shadow has reached an impasse. The subject exhibits accelerated cellular growth to the point it cannot support its biological systems. I have developed an external life support system to compensate, but it will need to be upgraded and redesigned as the subjects continue to grow. The way it thrashes and roars, it's uncontrollable. Furthermore, it is generating unexplained energetic reactions. Is this an expression of the chaos power? Can a living thing produce such energy? Can it be controlled? There are far too many questions, and unfortunately, all answers lie in this bio-lizard's life. I will keep it alive and as comfortable as I can until I have my answers I need. I found a region in the Ark that should be able to safely house it while we continue our experiments. I'm not sure what I will tell Maria. I do not want to lie to her, but I think the truth is too cruel. So I'm assuming that the bio-lizard was her pet and he decided to take it and just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna do some experiments. Bro, you done took her favorite pet and meddled with it. Maria is growing into a lovely young woman. It breaks my heart that someone as bright and energetic as her is diminishing by disease. There are no visible effects, and I've caught my fellow researchers murmuring to each other, doubting her illness. It's infuriating. I find all my reasons and restraints vanish when she's slighted. So they were actually talking about is she faking her illness? Bro, that's disgusting. That's kind of gross. And yet she remains unended font of positivity. I like her. Even on her worst days, when the fear and pain take hold, she tells me she endures the day when she can return home. She has total faith in me, and the Project Shadow will cure her. Her family back on Earth has no such faith. It's been so long, some of the researchers actually think she was born here. Her family either wants her better or wants her on home. I can do neither. Somehow her scorn is harsher than the government or the military's increasing pressure for more weapons research. I am a genius. I have to figure this out. Yo, you are carrying so much of a burden on your back. It's so disheartening. I feel bad. You genuinely start to feel bad for Gerald. There's the bio-lizard, and it's growing exponentially. And then tis a shame. That's crazy how much is missing through this book. Desperate times call for desperate measures. I am a desperate man. The Black Comet, oh god, here we go. The Black Comet returned to Earth on its 50th year orbit. I had no idea what it actually harbored. Aboard it was the Black Arms? Or Black Doom? Somehow he knew about the Chaos Emeralds and seemed impressed with my work. He offered me See? Making deals with the devil! Using his DNA, I was able to overcome my every hurdle Project Shadow had put before me. The small, sturdy Brit I developed can perfectly interact with chaos energy. Black Doom wanted me to craft a Herod for his future invasion. Gunn wants Project Shadow to generate underlining foot soldiers for them. I will play them both for fools. There we go. Okay. When I launched Project Shadow initially, I named it with a scorn and mockery. I was trying to grab a hold of an indetangible goal. Later, it sounded appropriately villainous as I was toying with the fundamentals of life itself. But then, I'm assuming Maria, looked upon an unfinished specimen and put things into a whole new perspective. A shadow tells you which way to go to find the light. In an instant, she cut through all my pessimism and doubt and filled me with hope. Shadow, as she would come to call him, will not be some dark creature, but a champion of life and hope. I would not have seen that if it not for Maria. She is truly a remarkable person who can do great and wondrous things for the world. I must save her no matter the cost. Black Doom. That is such a Black Doom. Look at him. The way they scribbled it out, that's hilarious. Making deals with the devil, shame on you. And then there's Shadow. I now understand why this was named Gizoid. Gizoid. In the ancient tongue, it means everything. According to the stone tablet, if the Gizoid establishes a link with someone, the Gizoid will swear loyalty to that person. Perhaps it still lacks chaos energy, but it has been saying the word link to me in broken tones, which went into explain, show me your true strength and I shall obey. I am all things and all shall belong to me. So as it suggested, I brought it before my collection of modeled guns and fired them all. And then suddenly it said, I shall follow your every command and never leave your side. And since then, it refuses to listen to anyone else but me. While it is a fearsome weapon of destruction, while it remains under my control, at least it won't be used for evil. However, if someone with evil intentions ever forms a link with the Gizoid, I don't want to think about what will happen. I must research how I can reestablish a link with the Gizoid. The upper echelon is going crazy. Perhaps they aim to freeze Project Shadow. Soon the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog, will be complete. The application to my granddaughters is also imminent. I cannot let them just stop my study at this point, because I am the only one who can save my granddaughter's life. The higher-ups are threatening to shut down this research facility. I have no choice but to hand them the Gizoid to buy more time for my research. That wasn't a good idea. I tried to be careful and command it to never absorb any dangerous technologies. However, I have heard that the other researchers have been making Gizoid absorb weapons. Apparently, the way they cause the Gizoid to form a new link is to show it power that surpasses that of its former master. While this poses imminent danger, I cannot risk losing Maria. The top brass are still not satisfied. The Gizoid isn't big enough or flashy enough for them. Bro, you literally have a weapon that can mimic anything, and you want more? Fine. I've developed a weapon I'm calling the Eclipse Cannon. It taps into the Ark's central reactor to produce any unethical degree of firepower. They'll love it. However, to use it on any target on Earth would destroy the world. They'll never be able to fire it. Checkmate. Dude! No. It will, however, be the perfect tool to deal with the Black Arms when they return. Eclipse means shadow. This is the Eclipse Cannon, my gift to him in a battle that he never asked for. I am so sorry. This is insane! I love this! Blank doesn't know the full scope of what Blank is. Maria doesn't know the full scope of what Shadow is designed for, but she understands that he will be under tremendous strain. She's helped me. Oh, she made the concept of accessories to help focus his power and aid in his mobility. I'm also researching chaos control to see if I can gain an understanding of it before Shadow awakens. The power to stop time and space is incredible, and I don't want him to have to try to learn his... I don't know that word, on his own. Deep down, I know this progress is superficial. Tactical. Wait. Deep down, I know this progress is superficial, tangible. Deep down, I know this progress is superficial, tangential at best. The larger issue remains. Blank, the president. The blank, my family. I've gleaned there's no rift growing between my sons. My love for them shouldn't be a divisive issue. I'm running out of time. Wait. Am I reading this right? Am I reading this correct? Let me read that right. Because I don't want to sound like I'm crazy. Deep down, I know the progress is superficial at best. The larger issues remain. Blank, the president. The blank, my family. I've gleaned there's a rift growing between my sons. My love for them shouldn't be a divisive issue. I'm running out of time. Is one of your sons the president? I don't know. Am I reading that wrong? The blank, my family. Am I tripping? Oh, that's the, Wait, so those things from SA2, they were chaos control to see if he can understand. That's insane! This is so good! And then, inhibitor rings. Oh, this is so good. let's keep going. I am soaking this up like a freaking sponge. It's been a whirlwind of events of late. Project Shadow is complete, and Shadow has awakened. I pre-programmed a great deal of data into his mind, but his ability to parse it out and apply it to situations is remarkable. All of his vitals are strong, and there seems to be no signs of instability or mutation. He stands in a stark contrast to the monster we have sealed down below the decks. That poor salamander! He didn't deserve that! But all success of the physical and mental prowess comes second to his relationship to Maria. I had hoped they'd get along, but it's far better than that. He is his guide to the world, and he is her stalwart companion. Never have I seen such an instant mutual friendship and a trust between two beings. I am truly moved. They remind me why I've been working so hard. They bring me hope. Back on Earth, my son and Maria's parents have been blessed with another little girl. So she has two sisters. I've already run tests, and she has none of the genetic markers linked to Maria's condition. While this was welcome news, the unspoken commentary was revealed loud and clear. I must save Maria and get my family back. He has awoken, and he has no gloves. Shadow's funny. At least he's trying. My worst fears have come true. The Guyzoid has absorbed enough weaponry and technology that has started to go out of control. The resulting rampage led to the destruction of most of the Ark. I have deciphered the rest of the stone tablet, and it says, when the Guyzoid had learned all that it could, it became a god of wrath, and all was destroyed. The researchers somehow managed to subdue the Guyzoid and seal it away. Luckily, it only had one Chaos Emerald, I'm going to say Chaos Emerald, installed. If it were to have all 7 emeralds installed, it might destroy the whole planet. The Guyzoid is too much of a liability. I've tried destroying its core, but nothing. I did worked. I understand too little of the technology, but that built him. My best hope is to try and reprogram its AI into a free-willed, motion-based AI. So, Sonic Battle is when he started to acting like that, I guess. I've lost track of the days. Not very scientific of me. I'm string. Something has to give. He's starting to sound manic, or kind of. His mental state is not doing well. The Guyzoid rampage caused the artificial chaos to behave erratically. I attempted to regain network control by inverting the polarity of the text similars, so instead they become violent. Ooh. Blank racing across the arc. Shadow racing across the arc. But the damage is done. An SOS was sent to I'm assuming gun automatically. I dread to endure next. Dude, you poor innocent soul. You just trying to do stuff that's good for the world, but at the same time, you made a deal with the devil. You gotta You got a granddaughter pretty much on her deathbed. He is, I can only imagine his mental state while he's going through all of this. It looks like somebody's being attacked. Something is attacking. And then that must be the destruction happening on the Ark. Or that shadow trying to help. Woof. 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 Oh boy, this is messy, this is torn, this is destroyed. A heritage of the past I dug up, Gaizoid. And the ultimate life form I created with my own hands, Shadow. I equipped both weapons with a heart. All of the powers are not what they... with a heart. If all the powers are not what is to be obtained for oneself, but what is to be born from hearts that yearn for someone, I believe all conflicts should cease to exist. Please, if there's anyone listening to my prayers, bring hope to me, humanity. I don't know what happened or what went wrong. It was a mistake to create the Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind. But then the military guards landed on the colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at my research facility, my granddaughter, Maria, I hope you are all safe. Wait, I just realized what I was reading. Bro! The colony was completely shut down, probably to keep the prototype from falling into the wrong hands. The Ark was shut down under the premise that there had been an... Yo! This is crazy. We're coming full circle. We are literally coming full circle. I hate you. I hate you for doing this. I wonder if my wife knows what is this? Bio numbers? I wonder if she can decipher this. Oh my gosh! This is juicy. Damn. I have found Blank's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. Maria. She meant everything to me, and I couldn't bear the thought that she had died because of my research. I've lost everything. I have nothing more to live for. I went insane. All I could think about was to avenge her, and somehow, some way, I got scared as I was no longer able to control my thoughts. All I could think about was how to end it all. Based on my original projections, I was able to complete my project. I designed its mind to be perfect, pure. I will leave everything to him. If you wish, release and awaken it to the world. If you wish to be filled with destruction. I have goosebumps. I have freaking goosebumps. beautiful. This was such a treat. This was such an amazing experience. Let me know in the comments below, what are your personal thoughts with all of this, all the 15 pages worth of lore at your fingertips. Gerald, Angel Island, the sons, the sisters, Maria. It's all just, I love how it all just came full circle, and in the end we got an opportunity to read all of this. As always, it's a pleasure. Like, comment, please let me know what you guys think of this. This is Chumba, signing out. Later.
Let's go, C-H-U-M-Z-O-N-E, that's where it's at. Awesome gameplay, awesome reviews, and that's a fact. C-H-U-M-Z-O-N-E, get in the zone. Entertainment on your PC.